The Shangri-La's ghostly hands are stained with something dark. At first you think it's blood, but it's black as ink. The hell?
I'm on the trail.
Logbook. Fishing pellets at sea, horizon. Does that tell us anything?
I see where you're going.
Give me
with
a
that.
real challenge.
Jack of Wide Waters, TR8. Crush, Pierce, Burn, Corrode, Recovery Speed, Exceptional. +4 damage reduction, +2 to survival. Seems like something I should have someone wearing, but I don't know who. Where did that armor go? Okay, so... 8... She'd get to shoot a lot more if she had that. What is this? 20... Oh, there we go. Big upgrade for you. Looking stylish, grieving mama. What's over here? Skeleton. I wonder if that's just silliness or if that's actually related to the ghost. Lilith's Shawl. Friendly aura. +1 stealth and +3 perception. Huh. Well, you are our stealth person, but we're not taking that off. We're not taking that off. I think everyone... Oh, wait. You don't have a real cloak. You're just wearing rags. Alright, well, I'll give that to you for now. Alright, quick save again. Let's talk to the guys. If you ever want to play FF, eventually my come to pay Circuit you with a full HQ.
Yeah?
If I ever want to play, you can count on the fact that I'll tell the one person I know who vehemently plays. Get closer. As you approach, the spirit's cries take on a threatening edge. The swirling mist around its legs ripples with movement. The black pits of its eyes level momentarily with yours. Well, I just saved the game. Let's see if we can fight it. Get closer. The spirit's screaming grows louder and louder. Its sunken face distorts, twisting into a long, gaping mouth filled with jagged teeth. If anything were able to quell the spirit's rage, it would appear to not be you. Get closer. Rage boils through the ghostly figure. It rushes forward, jaws wide. Oh! Look at that opening damage. Holy poop. Dude, everyone's paralyzed. The whole damn party is crowd controlled. They haven't even started their first chance yet, so no one's, like, my usual 3 health regeneration auras, none of them are on yet. Yeah, I would have had a chance if they had at least started. I wish I could order my people to start chanting before combat starts, but I don't think I can. Alright, so in a straight up fight, as soon as it starts, she paralyzes all of us, and we're dead before it wears off.
Got it.
So, we gotta solve this mystery then. There's gotta be some other way of dealing with this. Let's look around the lighthouse again. I'm guessing, because there was so many options to back away, I'm guessing there's a quest item in here somewhere that I need to find.
Eyes open. If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
I'm on the trail.
Anything I missed over here? Doesn't look like it. Let's check the first floor again. Or maybe I have to go outside and talk to the lady and explain to her what's going on and she'll have more input. Yeah, this fight is hard. Yeah, I could... I mean, I think I might have had a chance at it if it wasn't for the fact that I couldn't even start my chance. So my usual 3 regeneration auras was brought down to
Secrets
0.
whisper here, I shall listen for them.
And of course, there's always the option of come back later. This is too tough for us. Okay. Let's talk to the lady outside and see if she has any input. Like, oh yeah, she's got a Voldemort phylactery over there, yeah. My first thought with this lady goes to the lighthouse is that her love was on a boat and it wrecked and she's sad or something.
Segani,
Greetings.
what is it like not to see your children for so long? I imagine it must be difficult.
Have you heard of the Red Dream? Who hasn't? That ship's been running raids for decades now. Used to stop in New Haomer laden with spoils from Rawadi traders. These days, I hear she spends most of her time prowling the Deadfire Archipelago. Hey, true story. One time at work, I have a coworker, and he had to say archipelago in a sentence. And he's like, yeah, it's down on the such and such archipelago. And of course, everyone in the room is like, whoa, 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 whoa. The where? And he's like, the Florida archipelago. And we're like, archipelago. He's like, yeah, archipelago. Don't you know what an archipelago is? And we're like, how old are you? And he's like, 31. What is wrong with you guys? And we're like, archipelago. And we're like, Archie's Pelago? And he's like, you guys are shitting with me. We're like, no, it's not archipelago. That's her. When she's at port, her captain, an elf named Merwith, takes her shore leave over at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Believe it or not, she likes her creature comforts. That's what I'm talking about. When a pirate won't even set foot in the tavern on this side of town, it's high time for a new establishment. Okay. So I need to talk to the people in the tavern? Is Sagani going to answer this question?
Even in my souk, I'm on the hunt more than at home. But 5 years. It's been a strain.
Then to your good fortune. Ado Vidorio. May you see them all again soon.
Alright. Maybe he was French. He was very much not French. God, I already forgot where she told me to go. Wailing Banshee. Charred Barrel and Brackenbury. Okay, so this is not Brackenbury. All right.
Let's see what lies.
All right, so next time we go through Brackenbury, we'll go to the Charred Barrel and find the captain of that boat that the ghost has a beef with in some way, shape, or form. Captain won't be happy to hear about this. Whoa, sounds like you've got a quest.
There. What did I tell you?
Young lanky sailor is wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading on his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach, and he takes a few steps forward. If you have a moment, you're not from around here, right? You don't look like you're from the docks. I could use your help. What's the problem? Oh, thank you, thank you. It's the captain, or rather not the captain himself, but his chest. Sea chest, not his boobies. He keeps all his valuables in there, tucked away safe. I was unloading it with the rest of the things, what with us staying in port a couple days, and I may have gotten a little distracted. I wasn't gone long, just an hour at the Salty Mast. You were looking at the male strippers. When I got back, the chest was gone. It really hasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be too far, but the shift's changed, and I'm on watch. I can't sneak off to look for it, and the captain will kill me if he hears of it. I'll get strung up on the yardarm. Please, if you could get it back for me, I swear by the flame I'll make it worth your while. You can have my pay. I won't be spending it if Captain Fortunero finds out anyway. Where would they have gone? The chest itself is pretty heavy. Nobody I've asked has seen it getting carried around either. I figure they must have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. They can't have gone far. There's a pretty good lock on it, too, so I'm hoping they haven't gotten it open. Unless they have taken an axe to it, I suppose? Oh, God, if they got it open, I really am done for. Have you seen a kid named Darren? Oh, yeah, he wanted to play on the ship, but I couldn't let him. Fortunero's really strict about that. I had to shoo him off. Felt a bit bad about it. He was heading toward the Salty Mast, not really somewhere he ought to be. Hope you find him. Okay. You know, we saw some thugs over here that told me to bleep off earlier. Let's see if they're the ones that took the chest. Trouble in Paradise. SE launched some kind of free login campaign. Is SE Sony Entertainment? When companies do that, the game is starting to hemorrhage the players a little. Members a little. Stormblood is getting a little stale. Hopefully SE will be releasing a new expansion.
Time to see.
When you say SE, is that Sony or someone else?
Yeah?
Alright. Quick save in case I'm right. Alright, Broggan. Shove off, we've nothing to talk about. Okay.
Yeah?
Alright, I've been mistaken before. Oh, Square Enix, the other SE.
They'll never know I'm here.
Let's see, sailor. Alright, nothing over here.
A dozen Adherent ships were shattered against these levees during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned.
So many spirits, yet so few awakened.
Immortal. Some payday this turned into. Ropes are dangling from the crane. Okay. What's your deal, Immortal?
Greetings.
An old man paces the dock and looks out over the water, fussing over something large and round, which he constantly shifts from one hand to the other. You're not certain whether his wide-eyed, gape-mouthed expression marks surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You don't look like a guard. Would you be interested in making some coppers? He shows you the object in his hand. It's a large round opal with Angwithan runes carved into it. It glistens with his sweat. See the ship that went down over there? I've been looking for someone to help me recover the missing cargo. Before that, have you seen a kid named Darren? I see him near here every time I'm at port. He's the one who found the opal. Good kid, despite that loafer of a father. Loafer? Drunk more often than sober, poor company either way. He spends his scant coin at the Salty Mast when he's got mouths to feed, and yet he thinks his hollow-born daughter is the curse on the family. Heh, well said. Any idea where Darren could be now? That boy loves the ships. He's probably playing pirates with the sailors if he hasn't stowed away with the cargo. Alright, thanks. You see that lad? Tell him Old Model remembers the deal. I owe him a basket of mussels for finding the opal. Alright, what's the deal with the missing cargo? We started in Cold Morn, and we were making our way down the river, loading and unloading, so we went business as usual. Give me the short version. We picked up some crates from Cleobandralag. Suits of armor and a broken scepter is what I heard. We were almost to Defiance Bay when the armor came to life and slaughtered everyone in the hold. What the hell? So I locked the hatch. Wait, so your people were getting murdered downstairs and you locked them in? I'm just a deckhand, but I was the only one left. I piloted the ship as best I could, but I hit rocks as we were passing Brackenbury. I barely made it to Andra's gift before I had to jump overboard and swim for the docks. I'd given up on the cargo, not to mention the payday, when one of the lads pulled this up in his nets. He shows you the opal. It's part of the scepter. From what I recall, there were 3 other pieces, and I'd bet you anything they're somewhere in the shallows. If anyone could find them, there'd be profit to follow. There must be a reason you're not doing this yourself. I'm lucky to have escaped the ship like I did. I'm not taking a chance with those things. What happens if I find the rest? You find the missing pieces of the artifact. I've got an animancer friend from my expedition days who will give you a stack of coppers. All I want out of this is a few hundred pans for my lost payday. If that sounds fair to you, I'll give you this stone and the name of my contract once you have everything done. Seeing as the kid dredged the stone up in his net, I'd wager you could probably find the missing pieces out in the shallows during low tide. Have you seen anyone come this way carrying a large chest? I have a lot of quests right now. Yeah, I did. He points east. They went that way. Couldn't have gone far. What? Farewell.
No
I've
problem.
got thieves to chase, I guess. That's not them. Game's not dead, just getting stagnant. I don't know much about FF11
There's
or whichever
something you don't
Final
see
Fantasy
every
you're playing.
day.
Has it had any expansions come out
Be
recently?
cautious.
Whoa, what?
Be constant.
Oh god, he's getting mugged. Give him the band-aids. One big glow-in-the-dark Snoopy band-aid coming up. The man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces. Help him up. Thank you. My head. Will you hire me to teach them a lesson? Let me get clear of this place first, yeah? Andra's gift was never this bad. Even a night with a collie isn't worth this. He limps away. I'm guessing that's someone at the Salty Mast. Alright, I'll investigate the Salty Mast later. Oh, hey, there's something glowing down there. Let's, we still gotta find the kid and whoever stole the chest. And he said he went east.
Something.
Yeah, he's scouting mode. Found something. Thug, 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 thug. 4 people stand gathered around what appears to be a wooden chest. One of them, a grizzled and rough-looking character, looks up at you and sneers. Took a wrong turn somewhere, did you? Best turn around and walk on. There's a sudden snapping sound from the direction of the chest, and a second smaller man lets out a frustrated groan. Damn it, that's the second lockpick. Oh. Walder rolls his eyes and turns to you. You've walked down your last pier. You would think.
Quest.
Alright. Alright, please cast the puppet strings on this fella here. Summon the ghost. You're not afraid of ghosts, are you? Or dragons? Say hello to my little friend!
Follow.
This guy's like, oh shit! This guy summoned a zoo!
Got it.
Alright. What's this? Surrounded by scattered planks, isn't clear whether this cave has been half built and abandoned or cannibalized for lumber.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Alright,
Which is
take the
not
chest.
very quiet.
Quickly aim.
See what's down here. Game's not dead yet, see what's what, big boy? Hey, Wug, how's it going?
There's something
Welcome,
you don't
welcome.
see every day.
Oh, a fake plane. Oh, wow! Big money. Glad I had scouting mode on there. See, that's what I'm kind of going for strategy-wise with this group. The 3 health regen songs, like, no one ever got downed, and I didn't have a healer in a party slot, so I was doing more damage.
I'll take a peek.
It's not always going to be like that, but that's what it's like right now. Alright, so... the last person who saw the kid Darren, who's missing, saw him at the Salty Mast? Or saw him heading towards the Salty Mast? Alright, let's go return... let's go return the chest. That'll be a quest turn in. Yeah, I think we got a lot of visitors here tonight from the wiki. If y'all got any questions about the game, feel free to ask. If I don't know the answer, we've got a very nice group of people here that are very good with
day,
answering
stranger.
questions. They might be able to get you the answer you need. Any luck fighting the chest? Yep, here it is. You found it! All of it! Well, that's how to relieve breath. Alright, XP. Here's the week's wages like I promised. Glad to help. I'm not gonna... my character is not so much of a goody-goody. I'm going to decline getting paid for services rendered. Alright, let's head over to the Salty Mast. We had a pretty good time. We've almost done all the questing in this area, other than finishing this cursed lighthouse, which we need to go talk to that other lady. Oh yeah, we gotta do stuff in the shallows. Okay, so I need to do this stuff in the shallows when I finish at the Salty Mast. One memorable line I remember from the last time I dabbled in this game is I went into the Salty Mast, and I had the druid, the little furry druid guy in the party, and he's like, ask that lady how much to do for a threesome with a panther. And I was like, what the hell? Like, he wants to turn into a panther
To find the leaden key in here.
and have a threesome with
Visit
me and
new
some random
lands,
lady.
See the sights. I do love travel.
This place, it stills your mind and distracts you.
Orico.
Hello.
You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? Leave. Big Dermsey. An Orland man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with interest. What? No, not interested. Okay, so it seems like you can just flirt with anybody here. Maya.
How do you do?
The Awamawa woman watches you suspiciously. One hand is tensed at her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if weary smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls and our customers. They started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving my regulars away. I've been looking for someone to help me clean things up around here. The knights are too busy sniffing around Duke Avar to bother with us commoners in the gift. I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyway. Yeah, if you'll pay, I'll investigate. You restore my business, there'll be plenty of that. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that these aren't random incidents. You gotta put a stop to these attacks, I'll find a real nice way to thank you. Got me? She winks. Sagani glances over at Kana. Cover your ears, lad. What? How young is Kana? Kana's like 4 feet taller than Sagani. Alright, can I ask about something else? Okay, I was trying to see if I could ask her about the missing kid, but I can't. Wait, Wade? Is that the kid's dad? Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. Tap him on the shoulder. His eyes are filled with shame and self-loathing. What do you want from me? I heard about Darren. Oh, wait. How could you get drunk at a time like this? Your child is missing. You think I don't know that? I was taking the boy fishing, and I just wanted to stop on the way for a drink. A quick one, so I told him to wait for me outside. I only meant to stay a few minutes, but by the time I came out, he was gone. And you sit here still. I don't know what I'm going to tell Ada. Get your ass out there and look for him. You think I haven't tried? I've lived in Andra's gift all my life. When someone's been missing this long. He turns back to his drink and takes a gulp. Wow, father of the freaking year. Lion's tulips?
How do you do?
What'll it be? Okay. Captain Pepperjack. Can't kick me out like that. Been around longer than any of them.
traveler.
Old drunkard. Come for a story? I told all the best stories. It's my club. What club? The club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. He broads your shoulder. Wait, if you don't know about the club, then you must be... Where was I? Oh, you must be here about the ring. The ring. He shows it to you. Have to have that to get into the lounge. They don't just let anyone in, you know. It's the most expensive club in Defiance Bay. Whatever you do, don't tell them you're new, or... He starts dry heaving. Okay, so I just got the Club of Refined and Prestigious Gentlemen membership ring. Okay. Alright, so the stairs going up. The kid is not in here in the bar, where I thought he was.
They'll never know I'm here.
Alright. Let's see is the Club of Prestigious Gentlemen what's upstairs? See what's going on up here. So he told the kid to wait outside and then came into the bar for a drink. So the kid, I guess, is missing outside. Larintha?
Hail and well met.
The dwarven maid raises the hem of her skirt to show you a well-muscled leg. You've never experienced anything like this before. Trust me. I crush your head between thighs like sparrow's egg. I was going for Zangief. That kind of came out like Schwarzenegger. Not right now.
Time to see and not be seen.
Ikali.
Greetings.
No thanks. Aldwin. Nice ring, you may enter. And this door just opened. What is this? The legendary Gilt Blade of Lorne, capable of smiting any foe dead with a single blow. Broken in the battle of something. Jason. Your first time at the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen, sir? The names scrawled in the guest book span pages of the thick tome. Is this another just Kickstarter thing? Bec Ordeaux. Sorrel's
They
guard.
shall see nothing while I see much.
I don't know who Sorrel is. Alright, let's do a quick save in case I'm about to tick these guards off, because I don't know about them. If you want to meet Sorrel, talk to Maya. Huh. Alright. I think Maya was the name of the owner. So does that mean Sorrel is one of the hostesses, prostitutes? I don't know how far this place goes. Hostitutes? Prostitutes? I like hostitutes, so we're gonna call them that.
How do you do?
Tell me about this place. I thought that was clear as the crystal waters below the docks. This here's the Salty Mast, the most famous house of pleasure in Defiance Bay. We've got drinks, beds, and good company to help you enjoy both. So many minds here filled with lust, gaiety, but also with worry, heartache, terror. She looks around. These rooms have been filled by despair at the Hollowborn as much as by anything else. A shame that one would so readily profit from it. Of course, the Club for Refined and Prestigious Gentlemen is upstairs too. You'll find several of the hardest working boys and girls in Defiance Bay up there too. Now what can I do for a strapping lad like yourself? Okay. Alright. Not really helpful right now. Could I have rested in there? I don't know if that place counted as an inn. Alright. Maybe like Moxie from Borderlands 2. She's game for about anything if the pay is good. I don't remember Moxie putting it... It seemed like everyone in the story had had a relationship with Moxie, but I don't remember her offering anything. Except a shotgun that made moaning noises when you fired it. That was a thing. Alright. Is this, like, gonna blow up in my face? A young... Oh, no! A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Reach toward the soul. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with feeble, uncontrolled rage. Show me what happened. The soul flickers, it ripples toward you timidly at once. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the Salty Mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in Abused Strays, in your hollow-born sister, that time father took her from her splintering cradle into the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. Oh my god, his dad tried to drown his little sister and he attacked his father? A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands. Now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm and a muddy boot sails toward your face. Then everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. You did a brave thing. You'll be rewarded in the next life. His soul absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mists around the dock. As you regain awareness of what's happening around you, you realize that your head is in Palagina's feathered hands. Her golden eyes are peering into your own as though she is trying to catch a glimpse of activity lurking in the depths. Bird Lady was holding my head and looking into my eyeballs during that. As she sees your eyes respond, she wobbles your head a little and gives you a light slap. Letting go and stepping back, she regards you with concern. Everything going all right in there? I guess we never told her about, me seeing dead people. Alright, take the dagger. So the dagger belonged to the guy that killed him. The boy's small hands are rich in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel.
I'll take a peek.
Alright, fine wand. I'll take that. Okay, so we find person with a B in their name missing a dagger with a cut up leg. We can be like, you killed the boy. Oh gosh. Oh, wow. Anna, Matt, Anna, I don't know how tough these are. Okay. Look at that. Immune to charmed, confused, disease, dominated, poison, sick, and unconscious. We can CC the blights, though.